いいかお嬢ちゃん。
アーニャ。
いいかアーニャ。今日からお前はうちの子になるが、周りの人たちには元々の親子だってことにする。わかったか？俺のことはお父様と呼ぶように。よし。
あら、かわいいお嬢さんね。こんにちは。
今日越してきたフォージャーです。
ずっと前から父の子供のアーニャです。
お、
皆さん、こんにちは。たぬき先生です。元気ですか？ Hello, this is Tanuki Sensee. Today, let's learn new Japanese words and expressions from anime Spy Family. In this video, we are going to learn Japanese vocabulary and expression that we use in our daily lives from the first episode of Spy Family. Have you guys seen Spy Family? I love anime, but Spy Family is one of my favorite because it is funny and cute. では、早速始めましょう。The first scene that we saw was the first time Anya and Loid actually talk. In this scene, we can learn family words and pronouns. In Japanese, we have many ways to describe family words and how to call people and ourselves. At first, Loid と Anya が今日からお前はうちの子になるが、周りの人たちにはもともとの親子だってことにする。わかったか？ Loid used お前は to describe Anya here. お前は is one of the second pronoun in Japanese. In Japanese, we have basically three ways to describe you. あなた、君、お前。あなた is a standard choice in the textbook, just like 私。It's a neutral second person pronoun, but it can acquire different nuances depending on how it's used. 君 had some nuances. Despite being described as casual in the dictionaries, it's often associated with male supervisor talking to their subordinates and may sound like looking down people. Also, you might hear kimi a lot in anime or Japanese songs because it has poetic nuance, but we don't really use it in our daily lives. Omae is masculine and rough. It could also be a way to show affection to close friends, partners, and family in a very casual manners too. I think Loid used omae simply because he just wanted to talk casually with Anya. But also, it might be because he doesn't really get used to talking to kids and he sounds like he is trying to act like a parent and trying to show Anya that he's going to be like her father figure. This is because we actually don't really use second person pronouns in our daily lives. Because we don't use the second person pronoun because using those is considered to be a little bit rude depending on the situations. So we usually try not to use second person pronoun as much as possible. If we wanted to describe you in Japanese, we try to use a person names, nickname, or title. So in this case, he could technically say 今日からアーニャはうちの子になるが or just without any second person pronouns 今日からうちの子になるが because in this situation there are only two persons, Anya and Loid, so you don't need to say you in Japanese because we understand in context. But sometimes we use a different way to describe you when we want their attention, but if you don't know their name, for example, at the beginning, Loid said, いいか、お嬢ちゃん, since he didn't know her name. お嬢ちゃん means miss or young lady. Like this, you can describe people using their look or title, even though you don't know their names. お坊ちゃん is the boy's version. It means little boy, but those お嬢ちゃん and お坊ちゃん also means high status, so it could be used as rich girls or rich boys. お姉さん means older sister, but if you use it in the street, it means young lady. お兄さん is also means older brother, but in this case, young man. おばあちゃん means grandmother, but we use it to refer to elderly women in public. おじいちゃん is also the same. It means grandfather, but you can use it to refer to elderly men in public. We also use titles such as お客様, which means customer, or 先生, master, teacher, professor. The next one is the family name. You might already know such as お父さん、お母さん、お姉さん、お兄さん. but all of them are for referring to other family or referring to yours in casual situation. For example, Loid said うちの子, which means my kids to refer his kids. But if you are referring to other kids, it would be お子さん. Also, Loid told Anya to call him お父様. お父様 is more formal than お父さん. お父さん can be used to refer to someone's father or when you talk about your father in front of people. But this is only for casual situations. But also, we use お父さん to call your father, like dad. We also have papa, which means dad or daddy, to call your dad. This is what children usually use to call their dad. But お父様 is very formal that rich kids would call their father お父様. But Anya called him 父. In the subtitle, it is simply translated as papa, but actually it is slightly different nuance. Chichi means father, but we don't use chichi to address your dad. Chichi is used to refer to your dad in front of people in formal situations. For example, when you're talking about your father in front of your colleague, then we use chichi, like 週末に父に会ってきました. I went to see my father for the weekend. But with your friends, you can say 週末にお父さんに会ったんだ. So in this case, Anya usage of chichi is wrong, and that makes Anya very cute and very unique. But at the same time, you have to be careful if you're learning Japanese with Spy Family, because most of the time, Anya's Japanese is not perfect, so sometimes her conjugations or the usage of Japanese is not correct.
アーニャんち
そうだ。
テレビ
つけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメスパイ
アーニャこれ好き
よりによって
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だ。
ワクワク
まずは必要なものを揃えないとな。それとこいつの身分証の偽造。ちょっと出かけてくる。おとなしくそれ見て。
冒険
In this scene, we have 안양지. This is one of words we use a lot in daily lives, which is name of person plus 지. This means someone's house. We have 예 or 우지 for house or home. But when you say someone's house casually, we say 지. We don't use just 지, but usually we put someone's name or pronouns. For example, 私んち, 彼んち, 彼女んち. After Anya turned on TV, she said she liked Spike's TV series. And Loid said, よりによって. The translation was of all of things because he thinks there are many options of TV series, but she likes Spy one. よりによって expression used to criticize a poor decision or to express one's annoyance, or when something bad happened because of bad timing. We use like よりによって今日雨が降るなんて. All of days it's raining today. While she's watching show, she said, waku waku. Waku waku is one of the onomatopoeia in Japanese, and it means or shows excitement. Onomatopoeia is a type of word or the process of creating a word that phonetically imitate, resemble, or suggest the sound that it describes. You might have seen some of them when you read manga. We have many onomatopoeia in Japanese. We don't really just say onomatopoeia like Anya does, but we can use them as a verb. For example, we have waku waku suru, which means to be excited. So if we say waku waku suru or waku waku shimasu means I am excited.
片手が塞がれてはいざという時の敵襲に備えられんが仕方ない。
敵
何してる？警戒されるようなことしたか？手つなぎは早かったか？嫌われてる？まずいな。
Here we have 仕方ない, which translates as no matter. In this case, it is used as there's nothing we can do about it. Depending on the situation, it means it is life, or it is what it is. 仕方ない sounds more formal, but we can say しょうがない in a casual way. After Anya hid because she thought there was an enemy, Loid asked her, 何してる? What are you doing? This comes from 何をしていますか? which is formal, but 何してる sounds more casual. Most of the time, young people use no at the end to soften statement like 何してんの? But in this case, the at the end changed to 何してんの? Anya said 警戒 when Loid asked what she's doing. But this actually means caution, alert, which is so cute, but again, the usage of Anya Japanese words is not correct. But in the subtitle, it is hard to explain cultural and words explanation, so it's simply translated as hiding. We use 警戒 as a verb like 警戒する to be watched out, to stay alert. We use like この辺りを夜歩くときは警戒してください. Please be careful when walking around here at night. Today we learn new words and expressions from Spy Family. These are the words we learned today. How was this video? どうでしたか? I hope you liked this video. 最後まで見てくれてありがとうございました. Thank you for watching. また次のビデオでお会いしましょう. I will see you next video. じゃあまたね